Guys, Cruxay here. In today's video, I'm going to go over 3 tools that I use on a daily basis to maintain and improve my Japanese. If you're like me and you're studying Japanese, you will likely find that you come across words that you don't know on a daily basis. I've been studying for nearly 15 years now, formally and informally, and I'm still amazed at how many words I don't know, how many phrases I don't know. Here's just a couple of tools that I use daily that help me both learn new phrases as well as maintain them. Starting off with tool number 3, we have Imi Emua. Imi Emua is a free dictionary app for your phone that is probably one of the best ones that I've come across, and of course, in addition to English and Japanese, it also comes in French and German. All you need to do is punch in any word in English or Japanese and it pumps out the translation automatically. For any Japanese word, you can get the on and kunyomi as well, and on top of that, you can also get the stroke order for each individual kanji if you are practicing your writing as well. Pro tip, let's say you're texting with a Japanese friend and you don't quite know what kanji they're using or what they're saying, just copy that entire phrase and open up your Imi Emua. It will automatically paste it in there and you'll get the breakdown of every word in that sentence. The downside of this app, as far as I'm aware, it is only for iOS, for Apple users, unfortunately. Coming in at number 2 is LLN, or Language Learning for Netflix. This one has been a game changer for me, guys. I believe it only came out late last year in 2019, so it's only been around for a little while. Perhaps not everyone has heard about it quite yet. LLN is essentially a built-in dictionary and subtitle tool that works with pretty much any content on Netflix. It is a Chrome app, so you will have to be on Chrome. Sorry to all you Netscape users. You can customize the display a couple different ways, but I just prefer the plain subtitle view with the kana ruby on the top. The moment you see a word you don't know, just click on it and bam, there's your translation. Gives you a nice little voiceover as well with a nice little robotic female voice. It will also additionally give you the usage of all that word's use in that episode as well, just so you can see the frequency of it and how much it's used in that show. This has personally been a huge game changer for me when I'm watching any Japanese content on Netflix. Rather than having to bust out Imi Emua every single time and stop the video and go back and punch it into my phone, it's just right there for me on the screen, and I can just click and get the translation. Pro tip, learn how to use the hotkeys. That would be A to go back a phrase, S to repeat a phrase, and D to go forward a phrase, and then 1 and 2 to either slow down or speed up the content respectively. At number 1 is Anki. This tool is honestly nothing new. You've probably all heard of it by this point. I don't know how many people actively use it. It's been around since 2006, but it's still honestly one of my absolute favorites for language learning. Anki is literally my first brain when it comes to learning Japanese. I dump absolutely everything into there. The best thing about Anki is its algorithm. For words that you deem as difficult, it will stack them at the top of the deck and they'll come back more and more frequently until you've memorized them, whereas words that you find are quite easy, on the other hand, will get deprioritized to the bottom of the list and you'll see them less and less. Student, you have all the time in the world to study as much as you'd like, then the sky's the limit, obviously. But if you are like myself, working full-time or just a little bit too busy to study 100 plus flashcards a day, then I would suggest you can also, in the settings, set it the bar as low as possible. I myself personally only do about 10 cards per day, and that's where I max out. Pro tip for Anki, guys, you can download preset decks for Japanese language learning, of course, but I would suggest you build your own decks. That's what I do. That way you can build your own deck organically and based on the learning style that's most comfortable to you. You can also add your own examples, your own pictures, even your own audio to help you better learn the words. The only negative I can think of for Anki is that it is free on the PC to my knowledge, but on the iOS for Apple, it is a whopping $25 for a one-time download. I hope you learned something new, and please drop a comment down below to let me know which tools you're using to improve your Japanese. As always, big shout out to all of you who are subscribed and still watching me after all this time. I am slowly making my comeback. We'll see how this continues to develop. Please do kindly like this video if you've made it this far. Feel free to comment and subscribe if you have not yet, and I'll see you guys in the next video.